Hello and welcome back. We just killed the host that was killing us. At least I'm attempting to. Where are we going? And then we'll finish this lazy ass war. Who are you attacking? Wow, you are ballsy. Actually, I don't mind though. Right, that's that done. Please. Enforce demands. Luckily for you, you're not worth any money. Otherwise you would have been sold immediately. Into poverty and slavery and... Would anyone take an undead slave? I think technically my servants are slaves, but it's completely beside the point. Ooh, that's not... I took that out of the window. You saw my taskbar for a second. Actually, that just... Fuck. Just cut off my timer as well. And I... Ugh, crap. Now I need to pick up a new one. Let's see. Alright. Problem fixed. And you didn't even notice it. How did I do it? Well, basically I... fucking using my phone now. It's not really what I was planning on, but... Alright, let's leave the larger stack. Is this big enough? It will help him crush this army. And start sieging more provinces. Jesus Christ, how much war score do you... 66% in bonus with what we're getting. Your army will be history. Sieges of... Alright, so that's where you're going. We'll intercept you. Oh, we actually did intercept it. Great. Right, the army's gone. Let's start sieging more provinces of our enemies. We need to get a little bit of speed behind this war, even though the undead are notoriously slow walkers. Now, my knowledge of the undead is very, very limited. I actually did not know they existed in Warhammer Fantasy before I started working with this mod. I do know a little bit of the Necrons, and that's where I'm basing most of my knowledge of these guys on their behavioralism and that kind of stuff, because I don't think between Warhammer and Warhammer Fantasy there are that many differences between the races. Of course there are some differences, but the orcs are roughly similar when you think about it. Well, the ones, some of the Warhammer 40k orcs, of course, are using guns and rockets that are non-functional. The only reason they work is because they believe they work. That might be the same for orcs in Warhammer Fantasy, as far as I know. They believe the siege engines are actual siege engines, so that's why the siege engines are actually working, while they might be a random collection of logs that may resemble a trebuchet, but in reality it's not even close to being an actual trebuchet. I don't know, but that's what is a 40k. Apparently the tech priests found boxes with just a few loose nuts and bolts in them that were fully functional as weapons when the orcs were in the hands of an orc, because the orc individual, believed that it was a functional gun. Orcish magic, the strongest, I believe, I read this somewhere, I think, that orcish magic and faith is the strongest magic / faith thingy in the entire universe, if they knew how to harness it. But they don't. Orcish reactors and teleporters mainly work because orcs believe that they work. Or at least the weird boys and the Mac boys do. I think the regular orcs are not really that much of a fan of teleportation. Orcs are hilarious. Because of their, they are so sturdy that if an orc would lose their head, you could sew it upon another orc, and the head would just function. You could just sew on a limb really primitively, literally just sewing, not connecting anything. It sounds just amazing when you think about it. These guys are hilarious. Wait, is this a rebellion? Against who are you rebelling, mate? Not against me, you are. Must be fighting against your own liege. Yeah, you are. Huh. Internal conflict within my realm, and I did not even notice it. Out of 50 years. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, all of a sudden you don't have enough troops anymore. How about you? You can split off a little bit. Split off this. There we go. Let's keep up some momentum. See, there we go. This guy was like, "Oh, I'm winning the war. You have not taken your war goal." Oh shit, he just took it. We're so fucked. Yes, you are fucked. You're fucked beyond recognition, boy. You just don't know it yet. Thing is, though, I don't think we'll rack up 80%. Wait, this is not... Who the fuck are you? We're not at war. Are we? No, we're genuinely hostile. You're moving through our territory. I did not agree upon you doing that. Let's see, these temples, I suppose, should be easy, but they're not. They are surprisingly more difficult than expected. Let's see, can we siege you? Yes. No, actually. I don't know. Well, for now, let's keep on going. I want to win this war somewhere in the near future. There's no longer any... after I spent the money for more events to fire, apparently nothing is happening. Probably because we're at war. Actually, might be the actual reason. We're not in our nation, we're leading troops. Might move that. 71%. I might actually give this entire region to my wife now. I think, when I'm thinking of it, it might actually not be a bad idea. You've got just enough. You've got more than enough. Keep sieging it. I think we probably get most points, occupational points from there anyway. At least that's what I think. And I might think wrongly, but yeah. You gotta work with me now, mate. That reminds me. Can I view... There we go. 19, 19, 17, 22, 17, 19. Well, that means we are going to move our capital to Kenri. So what is the empire called again? Let's just call our species name. If this would contain another 100, actually, thinking about it, it might. There are some large provinces in here. We might actually form our own kingdom. Are we going to? Are we going to form our own, not our own kingdom, of our own empire? We, I'm gonna look into that at a certain point. We need 180, we were at, ledger. We are at 85, that means we need another 100. I don't think there is another 100 in here. So I think it's easier to form our de jure empire. I think that's easier as well. Oh, great. That's what you get for running on speed 5. Alright, I'll cut the video here and I'll see you in a second. And we're back. Remember kids, don't run your games on speed 5. Actually, that is really most likely the reason why the game crashed. Especially modded Crusader Kings and Europe Universalis tend to be a little bit more crash happy when you run them at higher speeds. So yeah, there you got it. Anyhow, I don't think we lost that much progress. We're still at 81%. We'll be winning this war. Alright, I was looking at the ledger. I don't think there's another 100 in here. That depends. If we go up to 120 through this, we might be able. My wife has asked me to get rid of one of my coaches, whom she finds annoying. On one hand, Caliban will be happy for it, but a fire annoying man, people might feel. Actually, I think it's important. No longer chariot master. Oh, he's not happy with that. We'll make her. She'll be researching tech. Right, we won the war. It wasn't really luck. We surrender. Good. Oh, we'd get a lot more. I don't think we'd taken this, but we did. Good. Alright. Okay. Did we gain this land for ourselves? Nope. Well, that kind of fucking sucks. Well, we actually taken this as well. That means we can usurp the kingdom of Numas. Ain't that lovely? That actually does mean we can, I think, attack these guys. We need to start revoking titles. We can revoke this entire bit. The other vassals will hate me slightly. I think are there not other ways to do this? Intrigue. We don't need to kill you anymore. What's the guy's name? Prince Arkan the Black. Nope. Alright. I'll start do with that. Revoke title. Commission a magic item. Potion. Potion of healing. Very well. Now we'll revoke his title. Let's see, the studies I've conducted in your observatory have been convinced that there are many strange things beyond the known cosmos. The very source is in order to share knowledge with you. However, you've heard of a strange old renowned collector who rumored to possess the knowledge of the weird. We'll go and see him. I think that's what oh, it's 2 days, 1 day, 0 days, okay. And there's of course the revolt that's inevitably happening. Ugh. Well, if that is the way we do this, that's the way we do it. It's not a big revolt. And if we gain all this land, that is actually a good thing. That means we need to only revoke 1, 2, 3 more pieces of land. And our vassals are not that happy with us. This Tomb King thing is just really difficult to handle. My wife's only at 65. A court is not a problem, but look at this. A lot of them desire their kingdoms and that kind of stuff, which is... The moment I get the empire, I can revoke all the kingdom titles except for this bit here. That's my primary kingdom, and fuck all of you. Before we can shape the empire, which is... Let's see, how much more do we need? We own 58%, but with this is a little bit more. Okay, you arrived at the abode of the strange collector, the old Giannato Zakuro. After some persuasions, he invites you. You speak at length, and he tells you of the Battista Gaspar Necrodomo, who knew many things of the strange spheres and the powers from beyond the stars. You find out that the Necrodomo, the insane, wrote a book called the Liber Caelestior, or the Celestine Book of Divination, in which he recorded many strange unholy truths. Gianetto says that as he is impressed by his sincerity and desire for knowledge, he can sell you a copy of the book. He tells you to beware, however, as too much intense study of the Liber is said to drive the reader insane. Yes, I must have it. I will have it. And will study the book intensely. This is a fun event. I'm glad I took learning. It is. Kinda fun. Fun, 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 fun. Alright, we'll first crush this horde while we're at it. It's a little bit annoying. We need to beat up small army of 6,500 men. That's not really a problem now, is it? I thought I had crushed this little revolt or host or anything. Oh right, I might have done that in the period that before the game crashed. So where are you going? 11:15. We're drive at 6. Okay, we'll catch up with them. I shall defeat him. Continue combat. Focus on offense. Hooray! Of course, we just beaten him. That just take care of that. Offer peace. Enforce demands. You became a prisoner, and we'll ban you from these lands. And we get about 500 gold from him. That's a good deal. Banning people. Let's see, up the barracks. Actually, should not have done that. Should have saved the money to upgrade our realms here. While this is happening, I should really check on my realm size the moment that his war is done. Luckily, within his rebellion, I only need to capture the guy, so when we engage in mortal combat, we will immediately win the war. There's the autosave. Do we still have vessel levies raised? Nah, we don't have any vessel levies raised now, do we? No, we don't. Usurp some. Okay. Working on the observatory, you often feel disturbed by strange noises and cannily large instances carrying away smaller pieces of equipment and. Okay. And odd human-like figurines spying on you and then disappearing in the night before you can confront them. The real struggle is to maintain concentration and get anything done. Okay, just keep on going. We're no longer paranoid. I think that is a big advantage to it. We'll keep on going till the end of time, and as we are undead, we might actually live till the end of time. Good things happen to those who have all the time in the world. How much some people would not give to become immortal. Me including one of them. I think that is the only shame of the fact that focus on offense. Our mortality is that we will not know what's in the future. It's the only reason why I'm bothered with our mortality. Anyhow, crush that army. I shall defeat another guy. Focus on attack, continue combat, focus on attack, hooray, the guy just killed off. There we go. We did not capture him. Oh, that's a little bit troublesome. But, oh, you just became incapable. All your land will be highly susceptible to sieging of me. By me. Not of me, by me. Vassal inheritance warning. Your lands will be inherited by somebody completely different. Luckily, undead don't tend to die that often. Alright. Alright. Let's siege this down. This should be one of those instant sieges where every tick we siege up. We can actually do this by hand. I'm not gonna unpause. There we go. There we go. 1 defender, 0 defenders, and we've got the nation here, and we'll loot all the money in it. Let's see. The book you bought from the strange Roman collector has proven quite useful in getting new ideas and insight in your studies of the stars and what lies beyond. It does, however, contain some quite disturbing texts and images that lead towards a level of understanding that might make one mad. Delve deeper. And we did not gain paranoia. We were not paranoid. Woohoo! We are going to loot this province, though. Oh, we're at 100%. Force peace. Yes. We still don't have the land. Ugh, you're joking. Who's your heir? Well, not me. Well, that is not annoying in the least now, is it? Ugh, for fuck's sake. Right, revoke the title, Principality of Kemri. He's a traitor, my vassals will not object. There's no choice in here involved for you now, is there? Alright, but you still hold all the land. Okay, but as long as you're a traitor, nobody gives a shit, I think. Oh, they do? Fuck. So, okay, we've taken the first. Make capital. There we go. We have some technological advances that we can do. Double customs doesn't seem to be a very bad idea to have right now. Okay. This belongs to surely to the petty kingdom of... This is not the Jeu now, is there? Nah, this is not the Jeu Principality. So, this belongs to Zandri, which you cannot create. Okay, good. Well, that's not good, but... my other vassals by... Well, let's lowest them all by 80. That might lead to civil war, actually. I wish I knew how long this debuff would be. Opinion of me is... Upset by succession law change, title claimant. I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna look into how long this title revoking stuff takes, and when my voice just completely left me. when we will be back, I'll give you the information on it. So I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Well, have a nice day at least. Bye.